Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to D8 DAT.
Literature Club.
Yeah, my friend is here, my beautiful editor, because he said I needed to play this and he wanted to scar me.
So I played it last night, and now I really want him to play it because he needs to experience what I just did.
Because apparently, I don't know, I'm pretty easily traumatized, man. I've made it through. Oh, please enter your name. Benjamin. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. What a bitch. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were... Wow, she's really annoying and she's my good friend. Not even just friends.
That's how you know they are good friends.
That's the only reason you know. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, Curtis, you know what I mean?
Like you.
You know what I mean, man?
Yeah, no, I know.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Just go wake her up, thing. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Ah! I didn't read that last thing.
It's okay, just click history.
Oh yeah? Oh. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk. Let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept. Should I do a voice for her, or do I just talk normally?
I mean, I don't know, it depends.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I... Oh, man, no! Maybe, but only because I... How do I normally talk? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop.
Shouldn't you just talk like yourself?
Wait for you. That's how I normally talk, right? Deep and amazing.
Sure.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. This is cute. What's gonna scar me? Am I gonna destroy her mentally?
Yes.
That's me, Benjamin. What if people stare at you for acting... Oh, man. Well, what if people stare at you for acting weird? Then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Get wrecked. Fine. But you did wait for me, after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. I'm gonna ruin you later, apparently. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled, with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Benjamin, have you decided on a club to join yet? Ah, here it is. Here's my choice. A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Yeah, that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I am a terrible human being. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on by my average... by just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. This man is...
Sounds a lot like you.
I'm not that much of a dick, though. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. That's true. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Why? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Too late! You trust me, right? No! Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Calm down. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? I just said I would! God!
But you have to promise.
Jeez, yeah, I guess I'll promise. God, yay! Woo. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori, couldn't they give her a normal name for me? Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Start with the drama club, boy! That's where you start. Hello? Why are you still here? Sayori, what's up? Sayori must have come into my classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. We about to get it on in class? I thought I'd catch you. Oh yeah. But I saw it just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. What club is... Oh. What's all this facial stuff? I don't like that, Sayori. Knock that off. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. What club are you in? Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to... What is her club? Meanie? What is your club? Oh, literature. No. No way. I don't know how to read. I can't read. No. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. To 0. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Yeah. Well, you're the only one, aren't you? Kinda told the club. Aw, man. Told me you'd bring in a new member? That ain't me. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh my god. Cupcakes. Maybe I will go. I can fake reading. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just so cunning as to have planned all this out.
Probably the first.
Probably the first. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And the choices so far have been amazing.
Yeah, no, they've been really good.
I've made a lot of really good choices. I think I'm doing good so far.
You are.
Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I've done it for less. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Crash! Who else is there? The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Oh my god! Well, hello there!
Oh!
Literature! Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Girl 1, girl 2. Hey, it's Emmy and, what's her name? What's the other one's name? Emmy and... Comfort Girl. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Benjamin! What a surprise! Girl 3. Don't give them names, I like this better. It's easier to tell them apart. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Or she's like, you know, one of those seniors who's like, she's actually 30. But because this is an anime, she's actually like body of a 6-year-old girl. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my... Oh, no, silent. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. cutie. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest of the club. That's... nice title. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. By the way she holds her hair. Ah well, it's nice to meet you. Oh, that's not how he said it at all. I thought he was just dismissing everything. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? No, it doesn't sound like that. I said all that stuff in my head. Oh, if you right-click, it gets rid of everything. Ooh, that's right. It's great to see you again, Benjamin. Is it? I seem like an asshole. I don't know why it's so great to see me. I'm dismissive about everything. Oh man, she did the cute anime backbend thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Bend. We do know each other well. Oh, we know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, can bend her spine in unnatural ways. She's got it all. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Benjamin. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. Oh, man. Choices already.
Whoa.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space! One space next to either Monica and one space. This is intense. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to... Oh, I don't even get to choose. There goes the first choice, man. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, wow! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate we use to make ears. Let me see them. So cute! I'll take your word for it. I had no idea you were this good at baking, Natsuki. Okay. I don't get why this is a thing in anime and manga. And even like visual, like all things. If you want to have a cute character, for some reason, and so is the small characters as well, they always have the little sharp tooth thing. Like, you always have one or two. You'll notice it in a lot of animes and video games. If it's a cute character, for some reason, they'll have the little pointed tooth. The little stab tooth. I don't know why it's there. No idea, but it's there. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monaco. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake over around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Thank you. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Aw, man. We got a yaoi here. I think that's how you pronounce it. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you know, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole lot of tea in this classroom, huh? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, Doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I wouldn't know. I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I had no choice. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Book battles galore. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, they all got creeped out by this weird back thing I do, so now I'm here. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. You couldn't stand the politics in debate club, huh? Nice, man. Feels like nothing but arguing. Debate club is not for you then, about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something really special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a great leader. Little circle thing, you know, boom. Spot on. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. When you have to admit that your club is just really boring. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before graduating. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Benjamin, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read over the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad face. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Is this talking about its own story? This is like, yeah. I know I like fantasy worlds, but this story, Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh my god, wait a second. Psychological horror? What if you put the two together? I wonder what you get out of it. And I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Sari sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands around her shoulders. I'm not cute! Double cute eye and little tooth showing. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment as I save, because I'm afraid. No, don't overwrite, just new. Okay. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Let's read a book. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and read. Oh my god, yes, poet. Do I get to write my own? Do I get to type one out? I need to type one out. We'll all share them with each other. Got it. The way everyone is even. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Plus now, we have a new member. I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Benjamin? Do I have to agree? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made the decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I'll lose my train of thought. Oh no. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Benjamin, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sari wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official! Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once. Benjamin, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with reading my mediocre writing skills? I'm a great writer, man. I got you. Don't worry. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up with their food. Hey, Benjamin, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Do I not get to make a single choice? Can I just, say no? Or yes? I'd say yes, maybe. I don't know. When I get into, the choice, Kato Shoujo, this game reminds me a lot of, actually kind of Clannad as well, but more Kato Joji. It's like, there was choices to like make you go and pass for the girls. This hasn't given me it yet, which I'm a little concerned about. Yay! Like, is there just one plot? I know there's choices. I'm pretty sure there's choices. I literally know nothing about this game. I'm completely blind. I was just told to play it. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.